Hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
Hello beautiful people, and today I am coming to you freshly off the road. Yes, freshly off the road, not off the shower or something like that, but freshly off the road. And this is because, well, you can see by the title, I am going to show you my simple skincare routine, or more so my, should I say routine? Well, it has been a routine for some time now. It's about a month now, yes. So this is what I've been doing in an effort to get to my skin goals, you can see. All right, so let's jump in. All right, so first I would always start off by washing my hands, and next I have this soap. Now I try to make this routine as natural as it can be, and by as natural as it can be I mean using natural products more so than products that can potentially damage my skin even more. So I will discuss that a bit later in the video, but as for now I am using this soap right now. I'm not sure if you can see this. This is by True Natural. It's actually a local business. My friend actually bought this soap for me from the supplier. I think the person is located in London, so she bought it for me, but I have all the information about this soap listed in the description. And it is actually a face soap. It is made for the purpose of washing your face with, not your whole body but just your face, and that is what I use it for, just my face. All right, so I'll go ahead and wash my face. Just going to put a little bit more water onto my hands. This is what I usually do. I still have a mirror. Just wet the soap, rub it up in my hands like this, add a little bit more water to my hand, and then go ahead on my face. Okay, and now after using this soap, it gives you like a really nice clean feeling, not a squeaky clean feeling like some of the other products give you, like this really dry squeaky clean feeling. This doesn't give that squeaky clean feeling or that really dry feeling. You feel that your face is clean with it, but it's not like your face is about to rip out or your face isn't extremely dry. Now this part of the video is more so what I do topically with my face, and later I will tell you about vitamins that I take and things that I drink and things that I don't drink as well. So of course continue watching this video. And next I am going to be using this aloe, and I know aloe is something that is contested because a lot of people feel like, well, aloe takes a really long time to work into your skin, but to get rid of dark marks, and well, of course that's what I use it for, to get rid of dark marks. But to me it works well. It works slow indeed, but I prefer using it because it's natural, and as I said, I don't want to use anything that's, well, chemical. To I believe things that are chemical just harm your face, harm your skin, especially the skin on your face, which is way more sensitive than the skin anywhere else, I believe. Not quite sure because I'm not a doctor, of course. So this is what I'm doing. So what I usually do, I just cut a piece. I really don't need a big piece, and I would cut the two ends, the two pointy ends, and then I will peel. I'm not going to peel it in half, but I'm actually going to peel it just for this skin here, to get off, so I could get to the jelly part of it. See, it is wet. Yes, so I'm going to, this is the majority on this one, and apply. And mind you, this method of doing things have been working for me just fine. I will of course some point in this video insert pictures of what my face used to be like, because it was terrible. Now it's not so bad and you can't really see the flaws in it that much when I am like this far from the camera, but if I come really close then you will be able to see. See, if I come really close to the camera, then you'll be able to see the flaws in my skin. But sometimes when the aloe gets dry, I would just pinch my nails in it like this, and the more gel would come out. And I will apply again. Okay, this is off topic, but check out my new piercings. I got one here and one here. I already had these two and these two, but I got this one and this one recently. Anyways, now on to the next section of this video. Okay, and another thing that I recommend you do is to, instead of wiping your face with your regular towel, or even if you have a separate towel that you wipe your face with, it's like you wipe your face with it on Monday, then you wipe your face with it on Tuesday, and then you wipe your face with it on Wednesday, and a lot of bacteria, although your face is clean, a lot of bacteria can still be picked up. 1 second. What I was saying is that yeah, bacteria keeps on piling up on the towel, so it's not the safest thing to do. Even if you can't afford the paper towels, it's best if you have a clean towel every time, but that's kind of more expensive, right? So yeah, so what I use is paper towels to dry my face. No particular brand, anything. Paper towel is paper towel for me. And to dry my face. I don't know why I'm patting. I usually don't pat. I would just wipe it on. Alright, yes, so and afterwards I usually don't use any specific cream to moisturize my face, or any oils or anything like that, because I feel like we in the Caribbean don't have to use oil to moisturize our face unless you have really dry skin, because you know, you go out and you're always sweating and so on, so you really don't need an oil. But the cream that I do use afterwards is this one. Okay, and this is actually my favorite cream. It's the Palmer's Cocoa Butter formula with vitamin E, and I use this. Well, this is my favorite cream, that's why I use it. It smells so good. I use it actually for my entire skin, and I've never really thought about, well, I have thought about buying a separate cream for my face, but I feel like a lot of these face creams, they tend to lighten your face, and I don't want that. I want the marks on my skin to, like the marks on previous acne scars and so on, to be removed, but I don't want necessarily per se want my face to be lightened. Better. Yeah, I don't want my face to be lightened. I just want the marks to be removed. So I feel like these other creams, they lighten your skin, and I don't want that. So I just use this one when needed. Okay, so this is the lip balm that I am currently using. The Blistex lip balm, Blistex medicated lip balm, and this is in the flavor cherry, and it literally, you can smell the cherries on it. You can smell the cherries in it. Yeah, I used to use this one, which is the original. But then one day I went into the pharmacy and they didn't have this one. This one is actually empty right now. But one day I went into the pharmacy and they didn't have this one, and they had this one. I was like, alright, fine, I'll take that one. And ever since I happened to take that one because they didn't have any more of this one, I haven't stopped using this one because it smells really good. Okay, and again, I am no doctor, absolutely no doctor, but again, these are vitamins, and I think vitamins are something that everybody should at least be taking. Should I? Yeah, I feel like vitamins are things that everybody should be taking every now and then. And I did a lot of research on these two vitamins before I started taking them, as should you. So this is it, vitamin A, and I usually buy them at and just I call for them how many ever amount I want in it. I just call for it. This is vitamin A because the bottle is expensive. Alright, so this is vitamin A, and this is zinc. It's almost done. So I take vitamin A and zinc, and I noticed that I started taking these for about I took them once before. I started taking them once before last year, early last year. I think about like March last year, and I stopped because of a bad experience with the zinc, which I will explain why it happened. And so I stopped, right? And I recently started taking it back about 3 weeks now because I realized, or I did some more reading, and I realized why I reacted to the zinc the way I did. Now with the zinc, I would advise that you don't take it. Again, I am no doctor, but take it when you're done eating. I notice anytime I take it before I eat, I have an upset stomach. Yeah. So I always take it after I eat. So yeah, these are the two vitamins that I use, vitamin A and zinc. And of course, I'm encouraging you to do your own research on it, as I did. But then again, they're just vitamins that you will be going to buy from your trusted pharmacist of choice. Okay. Now for the things that I do not do in my skincare routine, and this is more so of a everyday practice that I try to maintain. Okay, so number one, and you're probably going to at this, but it is water. I drink a lot of water, and I've been trying to practice to, kind of moderate myself with the amount of water I drink, because I recently learned that not drinking enough water is bad, but drinking too much water is also bad. I found myself to be the type of person I would carry around this bottle with me as if it was my soul. Literally, as soon as it's empty, I would refill it, refill it, and sometimes I would refill this like 4 or 5 times for the day. As soon as it's empty, I would fill it back up with water. Yes, I found myself drinking too much water, and that was a bad thing because I learned, my cousin told me that it wasn't bad, and I read on it, and it's yeah. It can actually put a strain on your kidneys, but again, I'm no doctor, so I don't really want to speak too much about those types of things. But yeah, in order for us to, especially with the things that we eat, which I will discuss later, but especially the things that we eat, we have to ensure that we're balancing it with the amount of water that we drink. Even if I personally don't drink soft drinks and stuff like that, I would drink it once in a blue moon, but if I do, I would make sure I drink a ton of water. Well, of course not a ton, but I'll make sure I drink enough water to supplement it, to have this balance to it. But yeah, I ensure that I drink a lot of water. I drink at least 3 bottles of this a day. I stopped drinking 5 and 6 bottles because that was way too much, and I would literally be going to the bathroom so often, and like my pee would be like extremely white, which I thought in my mind that was a good thing, but if you read enough on it, you will learn that it's not so much of a good thing. But yeah, I'm ensure that I keep my water nearby. And now for things that I do not do, or that I try not to do. All right, so for number one, let's speak about eating, the foods that we eat. I noticed back in like 2018, when I was like not even worried about the way my skin looked, I used to eat like a lot of junk food. I used to drink a lot of soft drinks, a lot of oily foods, and so on. And I realized that like lately, not very lately, but like mid last year, I realized that not only do these things affect you in other ways negatively, but it's also one of the reasons that my skin was breaking out, especially with the oily foods. For me personally, it's oily foods and sweet things, junks, and like I feel like it's just something that I have to make a decision to completely stay away from. Although I rarely eat sweet things because I don't really like sweet things all that much. But as for the oily food like KFC and burgers and stuff like that, it's something that I really have to make a decision to stay away from completely. But still, I try my best to moderate myself is with at least once a week or once every other week that I would buy KFC or something like that. I try. But yeah, I try my best to stay away from it as much as I can. And I noticed that every time I would buy KFC, I would buy some oily food and I would eat it. The following day, I would get a button for it. So let's say I bought pizza today, for lunch, and then I ate KFC in the nighttime or whatever. I would wake up with 2 buttons and I would say, okay, this is the KFC, this is the pizza, this is the ice cream, and so on. Yeah, and I'm surprised actually that after the holidays, that I didn't have a ton of buttons on my face. I had a good bit, but like not a lot. Yeah, so that's another thing we have to try to moderate ourselves with is what we eat. It would be best obviously to eat healthier, to eat more vegetables and so on. So, well, not only have clean skin, but to have a better overall health, if you know what I mean. All right, so some more things that I try not to do. I try not to touch my face too often. I know it really teases me a lot when I have a button on my face. I would always try to, poke at it or play with it, and still up to now, I still sometimes do that. But as of recently, I'm trying not my best actually to not touch my face too much, because of course our hands are dirty, we touch money, and I know of course now because of the coronavirus, whatever, we're trying to wash our hands more than we would have been. Even if we just was sitting down there, we would be spraying alcohol on our hands for no reason. Sometimes absolutely no reason. I would just spray some alcohol on my hands, just like no reason, because I want to play with it. So we have that factor, but overall I try not to touch my face too much, especially when I'm out in public. And that's another thing I was to say. When you're out in public, it's always good to have some paper towels with you, or a rag that when you come home you would put to wash, to wipe your face with. I see a lot of people, I was never, before my conscious healthy skin journey, I was never someone to take my hands and wipe sweat off of my face. I used to always carry around a rag, but nowadays I carry around paper towels instead, because I feel like, it's better. So yeah, trying to practice especially that, not wiping your sweat off your face with your hands. Sometimes you'd be in public, you just finish touching money, go all around touching things in stores and so on, and you're sweating, and then you take your hands and you wipe your face. One last thing that I noticed when I had longer hair and I comb my hair and my hair is down in my face, I used to get a lot of buttons, specifically in these areas here and here. These areas here, I would get a lot of like right here, my forehead. So sometimes I would get a lot of buttons. I think that I really believe that it was because I had hair down in my face. So I used to try to keep my hair out of my face just because of that reason. But now, of course, I don't have to worry about that. Hopefully soon enough I would have to worry about it, praise. But yeah, right now I don't have to worry about that. But that's another thing to look out for, your hair being down in your face, because you put oil in your hair, products in your hair, then your hair collects dust and then it's down in your face, and that can also lead to acne breakouts, I believe. Of course, again, I am no doctor, I am just on a journey. Okay, so seeing that this is a journey, and I have been keeping up with this routine for about 2 months now, 2 months or a little bit more now. Let's just mark where I am, and probably in the next 3 months we will have an update of where I am then. Hopefully I keep up. So a close-up. Okay, so hopefully in the next 3 months my face is super clean and super clear, and I don't have any marks or any new buttons or anything like that on my face, and it is perfect. And so then you would be able to follow along and get some clean skin too. So I really hope, I really believe that what we're doing here is worth it, and we will reap the benefits in the end. All right, so I think that is about it for this. Oh, that's another thing. If I like have a tickle or something on my face, I would always practice to use the back of my hand to wipe it off. Like sometimes, you know, something would tickle you on your face or you have to rub your eyes or something. I'd always try to use the back of my hand to wipe off if I have to. If I have a tickle or something on my face, I would use the back of my hand to wipe. Yeah, so that's another tip, you see. All right, so I think that's about it for this video, and I hope to see you back for the same video, a rerun of this in about 3 months or 2 months time, so that we can have an update. All right, so if you came to the end of this video and you enjoyed, or you found anything useful or anything that you don't do, anything new, then please do give a thumbs up. And if you enjoyed this video, please do subscribe so that you can enjoy some more. And bye. Okay, so I had to come back because I was just about to change my sheets, my bed sheets, and I said this is an important point as well. You know, it is important to at least change least change your bed sheets, especially your pillowcases, at least once a week. I always change them every Saturday, so I just thought that would also be a good point. Because you know, it's what you sleep on, what you put your face on, and so on. So if it's dirty and your face is going on something dirty, then that makes no sense. So yeah, at least change your sheets once a week. Bye.